Pandas, pandas, pandas. I got broads and banana, some dope need and a Fanta. Pandas, welcome to the stream. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Glad that you guys are here. Glad that you guys are all here. Welcome. Welcome. We just finished a pre-market show. Always have a great time there. Hopefully one day you guys could all join us. The more the merrier. If you guys didn't realize, today we had news, and it was pretty big news, decent news. At least decent in terms of the movement that we're able to capture from it. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Make sure you scalp that like button. Hugh, good morning. Day trading, good morning. Shayak, good morning. Heart attack, gift, CPI day, the gift that just wants to give. Exactly. If you guys were in this news trade, I mentioned many times already that the big news was going to be this Wednesday, and it will be a make or break, most likely be a make or break your account trade. And guess what? If you traded max contracts on any account on Apex, you could have passed it in one single trade. Now, why do I say this? I don't necessarily recommend to do this. It has to fit your personality and your style. But I will say, it is the easiest way to pass an eval. You trade the news. And I'm not recommending to do this on PA accounts, but when it comes to evals, it's just Apex is way more loose with their rules. And so and it's nice, and I think you should take advantage of that while it lasts, because they may change that. But as it stands right now, they're pretty lax with evals and how to pass them. And so with this one trade, you could have passed any type of eval. You could have passed 20 evals if you had a copier. And that's the beauty of trading these kind of big news events. And what I mean by that is, the hardest account to pass will be the 300k account. With the 300k account, you could have passed the 300k account with one single trade. Like, imagine you've been trading for 3 months now trying to pass the eval, and then someone comes along and say, oh yeah, I passed it in one day, I just did this trade, it was 50-50 chance and I just got it, because their goal was to get a PA account, right? Their goal is to get funded. If your goal is learning, your goal is still, you're just trying to figure out the ropes and all these things, then yeah, by all means, if that's your goal for evals, then please go ahead and trade on it normally. I recommend that. But if you are trying to get funded, that's your goal, this is by far the easiest way to do it, I think, in my opinion. So yeah, that's a CPI news at 8:30. Hopefully you guys were aware of that. I mentioned it many times on stream. So for those who took advantage of it, congratulations. Hugh, day trading, heart attack. Harrison from the UK, welcome. Berea, and also think about Big Mamas. Big Mama hit overnight down here. Big Mama hit over here in the pre-market. So you got two Big Mamas working out for you, and it's just beautiful. Easiest trades you can possibly imagine with such high probability. The easiness to probability ratio is amazing when it comes to Big Mamas. This is why I love them. Dante Matthews, good morning. Andre, good morning. Hansman, good morning. Richard, good morning. Andre, welcome everybody. Make sure you drop a GM in the chat. Also drop your location if you don't mind. Love to know where you guys are from. Heart attack. About to get a heart attack because 70 plus people watching the stream and only 11 likes. Today is Wednesday, but I'm gonna skip well, I won't skip it, but should we do Whiskey Wednesday? I feel like Whiskey Wednesday is kind of getting a little old, a little tired. Gotta think of something new for Wednesdays. By the way, pandas, Big Mamas are our little secret. It's our little secret. We don't want the whole world to start oversaturating Big Mama trades. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys don't know, CPI news dropped, and it came in as expected. And sorry, I'm about to die here. It came actually better year over year. And this may be the reason why we're seeing this kind of big jump in the market, thinking that the Fed will start easing again sooner than expected. And if they start easing, then money is easier to get loans, easier, basically inflation, things get more expensive because people have more money, people spend more money, and people make more money, and so you have this vicious cycle of inflation that potentially could hit the economy. And so this is why we're seeing the market go up. GC Burke from Texas, Lone Star State. I still haven't been there. I gotta check it out. Speedy Boy, good morning. Cody M, good morning from Panama. Kyle Lubers, welcome. Thanks for joining. Hard Texas, can I lend you $1? I may need it. I need to get back to profitability here. I mean, but you better bet that I've passed a couple accounts just with this one trade. I passed a couple. Music is louder than usual, huh? Is it really? All right, I haven't changed anything, but I lowered it a little bit. Hopefully that's better. Let me know if it's still too loud. Music is loud, huh? What music? Ooh. And yes, I will get that video out to you guys about Big Mamas. It's just taking me a lot longer than expected, just because something came up and something has taken priority over that, and I'll be releasing something kind of soon. It's a small video of just yeah. I guess you'll find out, but hopefully I can release it this week. And I think next week I may do a 24/7 stream, so please be ready for that. And I don't know if I should do next week. Should I do next week? Yeah, I'll do next week. Yeah, GC Burke asks, how many computers and monitors do I have? Personally, I have like I have actually a lot of computers, but the ones I actually use, maybe 2 of them, just a laptop and my desktop. I actually have one monitor for my desktop. It is the Samsung Odyssey. I believe it's 48 inches. It's like the ultra curve monitor. Yeah, it's like 49 inches. 49-inch monitor. It's, if you look at it, it's a bit ridiculous. It looks almost silly, but honestly, I love it. I love it. It's quite expensive though, so it may not be in a lot of people's budgets. But I honestly feel like I need more monitors because of streaming. It's like you need more, like, because it charts as well. Like the charting itself could take up the entire monitor if I wanted to, um, but because I'm breaking up the charts and also all the streaming stuff, and you know, I need to have chat, also OBS up. It's just you need a lot of things up. So Heart Attack says pandas love their big mamas and big monitors. I sure do love big mamas. JTS, do you offer a free trial? We do not offer a free trial on range indicator, but we do offer a free trial on the two-legged pullback indicator. So if you're interested, check it out. What is this? What is this? What's going on here? We got a trap trade forming here. Market's about to open in 1 minute, and we're gonna sit in our pause for a little bit. Am I really gonna try to go short right now after the first break of the 20 EMA? I don't know. Typically, if you have such a strong move up and you have a first break of the 20 EMA, you're thinking most likely trading range. The second time it breaks the 20 EMA, notice right here, we haven't touched the 20 EMA for 20 plus bars, and we finally broke beneath it, and now what we're expecting is a trading range of some sort to form, and then possible reversal. To reverse here, maybe a little premature, and I'm gonna let it go if it does. Daily chart, got a higher low setup. Hit it. Oh, hit the top of this blue box like almost perfectly to the tick. Hit the top of the blue box. We may bounce off of it. I'm thinking we're gonna try to get up to the top of the expanding pattern here, as you can see, and also top of the trading range. It's just this will act as a magnet, but who knows? That's what I'm thinking. In the daily chart, that's a daily chart, 10,000 tick chart. It's a huge move up right now, and basically 2 legs up right now. And let's see if we get continuation here. 2,000 tick trap does trigger, but I'm skipping it for the reasons I mentioned. It's the first break of the 20 MA. I'm not really looking to go short right now. I'm looking for trading range, expecting trading range more than a reversal, and that means that we'll be at the bottom of the trading range, trying to get back to the top, retest the top here, but we shall see. I really hope we have good price action today. I really hope, like yesterday's price action, I don't know if you saw the price action from yesterday, but we were in like a 10-point range the entire day, and it was just mind-numbing. I turned off the charts very early on because I just felt like it wasn't going to be. Also because I knew today was going to be CPI. So, all right, most of you guys think the music's fine here. 25% of you guys are deaf. Wow. Wow. Maybe I should put some captions on here. I've never met such a. I never met so many deaf people in such a small sample size here. The deaf to non-deaf ratio is quite insane. 24% of you guys are deaf. Can't believe it. I feel sorry for you guys. It's growing. More of you guys are becoming. Maybe you guys are becoming deaf as you listen to this stream. Notice I skipped this trap, and for good reason. We're gonna most likely come back to a trading range. First break of the 20 MA. Typically, most traders are not very eager to go short there. They may be more eager the second time it breaks the 20 MA. Notice the 5-minute chart. It's just insane gaps. It's just gap after gap after gap on the 5-minute chart. It typically doesn't happen. We have this gap to fill that most likely we'll probably test today. We have a gap here, we have a gap here, and we made another gap here, just completely skipping over all of this price action. It's actually crazy. It's crazy. This blue line right now is filling the gap over here way back earlier in the month, and we may fill it now. This is the 5-minute chart, but it's creating so many gaps. It's more gaps than someone than a West Virginian smile. Not to offend anyone from West Virginia. I hope you get it. We got a trap to the upside here. I kind of like this more than this trap here. It's a little far away from 20 MA. But it's more enticing than taking this one because we're looking for that new high now. Unfortunately, I wish it was closer to the 20 MA. And I would like it if it did get closer. Okay, getting closer to 20 MA. I actually like this trade better now. We could potentially be hitting some resistance here as well. I'm gonna take this trade. I think the risk is fine. It's not that large. And I like the context. I'm looking for a new high here. Salvatore, I'm death. If you watch Puss in Boots, probably one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. I hyped up Puss in Boots like crazy. It's such a good movie. Pandas, if you guys haven't noticed, we have BBM 80 right now. 80% off the lifetime of any eval on Apex. Take advantage of it while it lasts. Also, Pandas, it helps this channel out a lot if you scalp that like button. And also if you watch that video that's in the pinned message. If you want more information, there's a lot more going on than just the 80% off. There's a bunch of giveaways that I typically don't really pay much attention to, but this time Apex has stepped up their game in terms of the giveaways, and I think it's very exciting. And if you want more information about that, you can click the video, but just a sneak preview of what the giveaways look like. They're going to give one person 10 PA accounts, 10 100k PA accounts, and not only the PA accounts, but they're going to be lifetime PA accounts, as in you don't have to pay the monthly fee. It'll be already paid for. We're gonna take this trap here, gonna make that new high, and we're gonna see if we can get a nice scalp here. I like this trade a lot, actually. It fits. The risk is not too large. It's a trap trade. It's happening perfectly off the 20 MA here, pretty much, and the context is telling us we're looking for a new high. And there's a lot I like about this trade. If it doesn't work, I probably will re-enter this trade if it gives me a second entry long. So if it stops me out here, I want to re-enter with the second entry long. In fact, I'm going to go double position now because we may enter it again. I'm going to double position. My double position will be a retracement though. Okay, stops me out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost triggered. I want to enter it again if it gives me a second entry long. Well, I'm in a trade. I'm in a trade. Something's going on here. I'm in a trade right now. Something is going on. I gotta flatten this. Something happened. Something weird happened. I guess it was my runner or something. Something weird happened there. Not sure. But I was like in a trade. I was in my trade still. That was odd. 1 second. Very strange. I don't like when things happen. I don't know why. Just gonna double check everything. Checking my trade copiers. Everything looks good. We're gonna enter this again, Pandas. Second entry long. Still like my premise here. It may try me out here as well. But I like my premise still. Nice signal bar. Triggering above the 20 MA. And we're still looking for a new high here. Woo! Trap triggers. That means I'm coming out break even if I have a chance. That's frustrating. This immediately pushes down. Most likely will stop me out, the fact that this triggers. But if I can come out break even, I'll be happy with that. Was not expecting this trap to trigger like that. But since it did, I'm trying to come out break even. Might get 2 losses in a row here. It's all good. It's all good. I tried 2 times attempt trying to make that new high. And I think both my trades made sense. But also could be in trading range. And we're just be at the top of trading range, get back to the bottom of the trading range. That could happen as well. But darn. Big push down now. This is why you get out when you can, when you should. So I took 2 attempts on my premise here, looking for that new high, and it is what it is. It ends up, the second trap ends up being like, basically ends up being a lower high double top, and the trap triggers here a nice push down. So it's all good. I really thought we had another leg up here, but hey, it happens, pandas. Taking 2 losses today. But something definitely weird happened in that first trade. I'm still a little bit confused what happened. I'm not sure. I entered a trade here. And then for some reason I still was in my trade even though my stop loss got hit. It's weird. It's weird. Huh. I might have to rewind that. Darn, but that double top here. Double top being a lower high double top ends up being a good trade. Back to the bottom of the trading range. My premise was still very bullish, so I felt like I wanted to take those 2 attempts up. This one fails, and I tried it again, and I think a lot of people got trapped there. The moment it triggered, you know, a lot of people got stopped out. So I think a lot of people got trapped there, unfortunately. I was one of them. Big move down. Retesting the previous day's high. Push up. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Why did I think we were gonna get another high here? I think it makes sense still. You get that first break of the 20 EMA here, retest, another push up, 2 attempts to get up, it finally fails. It is what it is. I felt like we still want to test this high. Instead, we're getting an opening reversal, big push down now, huge push down. 5-minute chart. Looking at the candle, the second candle being a strong bear bar. Let me try to fill the gap on the 5-minute chart. It's absolutely incredible. Well, I guess we're bearish. I'll be looking for a short trade. Morgan Williams says, I did 10 contracts, but only had stop for 5. Ooh, interesting. I don't know how that happened. If that's, I mean, I'm assuming you rewinded and looked at it. I'm unsure what happened there. And my loss is a lot bigger than I typically would be. This is a huge move down. Was not expecting this at all. Huge move down. May fill the gap on the 5-minute chart, which would be interesting, but insane move down. Just was not expecting that. Wow. All right. I'm thinking downtrend now, but notice the news pushes up, reversing pretty much all that we gain on the news. Second entry short? Is that what I'm looking for now? Is the question. The question is, can we even get an opportunity to get a second entry short? move down. Only first entries. I mean, the 5-minute chart is telling us so much right now. Huge bear bar with follow through. Hitting the 20 EMA already. Kind of getting that over with because we're going to hit it sooner or later today. News already hit at 8:30 Eastern time. But pandas, hey, bye money, need some money. Need some AdSense money. 1 second, pandas. Sorry about that, pandas. Second entry short, is that what we're looking for? Huge push down. I can't tell you how many times I've seen huge pushes down and it just V-bottoms. But anyways, today gonna be the day. Man, that's rough. So I was in 10 contracts. I don't know what happened. I must have entered a trade without knowing. I don't know. It's very strange. It's very strange that the ATM didn't set off if I did do that. Weird. Just weird. Kyle Lubers said that calls for me. Yeah, I told him Kyle Lubers will call you right back. I reloaded my charts, so my charts do look different. I've done all I could do to make it the same. Getting a decent push up here.
$10,000 tick trap.
Could be a second entry short, but hidden second entry short. See something like this. Darn. I was excited to get back to profitability here. I loved being the #1 profitable trader verified for about a day. But pandas, yeah, make sure you guys, even if you watched it already, it helps a lot if you watch it again, the video in the pinned message. Also share with your friends, family. Let them know the great opportunity they have in Apex, and hopefully they can take advantage of it. Okay, we got a second entry short, pandas. Outside bar reversal, shall we take it? I want this a little bit higher push up here. I don't like the outside bar reversal. Typically don't like it. But with such a strong push down, you're thinking there must be some move down, some continuation, some follow through. Outside bar reversal, skipping it because of that reason. This is why I skip the outside bar reversals, because it starts to signal some choppiness. I'm gonna take it here though on the lower high. You know, the funny thing is it actually does work out for you regardless, because it almost stops you out. Say by 1 tick and does go the way, continuing this downtrend. I wanted to get with 1 tick retracement, but I couldn't get it. I couldn't get that 1 tick retracement. You saw me set up my order, but just didn't give me what I wanted. I wanted that 1 tick retracement, didn't get it. Darn.
10,000 tick trap.
What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. Trap on a 10,000 tick chart just triggers. Man, I wanted to get in here. I was trying to get one tick retracement and it just goes without me so fast. Couldn't even enter it. Yikes. That's frustrating. Really frustrating. Man, finally get a second entry short here. It's nice, you know, but happens with the outside bar reversal. Super frustrating. And try to get one tick retracement, couldn't get it. I missed this trade. I would have been in a run or two. Frustrating. The problem is if you miss this trade, if you have missed this trade, you may not get another chance to get in for another hour. Like we may not get another two-legged pullback for like another hour. This is a huge reversal though. What happened this morning? Quite large. Daily chart. What are you showing here? Interesting. Huh. I'm fully expecting the 5-minute to fill the gap here. We could miss it by a couple ticks, but I mean, it looks like we're in a beeline to it, so it looks like most likely we'll try to fill it. Who knows though? Darn. It's upsetting. Upsetting because I know I was trying to get into that trade but could not get into it. Maybe I was being a little too greedy, trying to get that retracement. Doesn't give it to me. Market says no retracement for you. You have to take it as it is. Get no discount from us. That's what happened. Decent push down because of that. Trap trade, too far away from 20 MA here. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Profitability, what is that? That's a question. Good question. A lot of you guys skipped it because of 240 SMA. Yep, that's a good reason to skip it. Trap does trigger off our trend line here. Maybe enough reason to go short if you're strong bearish premise. I'm going to set on my pause here because potentially this could be a break of trend to new low. Potentially. I want this to play out. I'm unsure what's going to happen here. We could have another two-leggy here. Let me ask you guys, if there's a two-legged pullback here, would you take it? Setting it up. Oof. Okay. Trap may work out just nicely with no second entry. Second entry short. May still happen. All right, second entry short, pandas. Put a poll up. A, B, C. Would you take it off the 20 MA here? Doesn't quite get to the 20 MA. It looks like it wants to keep pushing down. Ooh, outside bar reversal, maybe. It's a little choppy here. I wish it was closer to 20 MA. It's very hard to take this because you're basically right at support right here. I'm not saying it can't make it, but this support here could cause this to reverse. Okay, we might get a second entry short actually at the 20 MA here. That'd be nice. A, B, C. First pullback, first entry, second pullback. Looking for the second entry here. Let's see if we get it. Ooh, okay. Getting choppy now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bars of chop. You need enough room to the bottom of this in order to really take this, in my opinion. This is your signal bar. It's a pretty bad signal bar. Completely sideways right now, kind of choppy. Ooh, this is confusing, but here's your setup. A, B, C. Oh, that's a decent signal bar now. This is right at support. Sure, let's take it. I don't love it. I don't love it. But the biggest reason I take it is because I think we're going to try to fill the gap here on the 5-minute chart. Filling the gap here. Three losses in a row. Is it possible? Ah! Too choppy? Ah! Ah! Triple bottom, maybe. All right, looks better. Looks like it's about to drip. I could be wrong. Second entry short here. I just need to break this pivot low. I think we're really good here. But it's having a tough time really pushing down. It makes me want to skunk this trade. Having a tough time really breaking down here. It looks like there's a strong support here somewhere. It makes me want to skunk this trade. It really makes me want to skunk it. Ah, I really don't like that. The range is so small. What? It's a 1-point range. What? What? Feeling the heat. Ah. Ah. Feeling the heat. No. No. Ah. No. Ah. Ah. Pandas. What's going on? I can't.
10,000 tick trap.
Pandas. Something's going on here. I think this market's broken. This market's broken. Completely broke. Ouch. Ouch. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, I guess I could have just skipped it because of the choppiness. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this and it worked out. And that's where you get so many false positives just continue to reinforce these bad setups. When you finally try to take it, it just doesn't work out for you. But hey, man, you gotta take the loss. You gotta take it in the chin. We're, down 2K right now. It's not fun. I'll tell you that much. But I think, personally, gotta just wait for that big mama. Oof. Darn. Second entry shorts. I missed this one. That one works out pretty nicely. This is pushing up. I try to take it here, get to that target area, which is the previous day's close. And it just reverses on me here. The thing is, it's a second entry short. And, it doesn't quite get to the 20 MA. It gets close. I think what really sold me at the end was the fact that this was a decent signal bar. But if you look to the left, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bars of overlap. And I did observe that. I did mention that. But still, I felt like we could get a nice move down here, and fortunately, doesn't. And you know, and at the end, it's like I'm the one to blame but myself, because I look at this and say, well, there was chop here. I shouldn't have entered. But that FOMO kicks in pretty crazy, and that good signal, nice signal bar made me feel like, all right, maybe I could try it, increasing the chances a little bit here, but ends up reversing. I could have skunked it on this candle as well, because I saw this struggling to really break beneath. I felt like, man, I kind of want to skunk it, because I just did not like how they kept bouncing right here. People were buying with limit orders right there, and I could tell by the price action just by looking at the candle how it was forming. And yeah, so darn, hey, it is what it is. These two losses could have made me want to enter here a little too eager maybe, but that's 3 losses in a row. I typically stop here, but hey, because we're on an eval currently, I may just continue trading if I get a good setup. The nice thing about today is we're getting some good movement finally. That's the nice thing, but I'm on the wrong side of all the moves. Pretty strong move down, coming back up to a 20 MA here, bouncing off the 240 SMA on the 10K chart, bouncing off the 20 MA and the 240 SMA on the 5-minute. We don't feel that gap, miss about 4 points. We're reversing pretty strong here. We may create a trading range, unsure though. This 1, 2, 3 bounces though, man, that's rough. That's rough. That's rough. Strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart, like really strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart for me. Let's see if there's follow through on it. If there's follow through on it, this could be a continued uptrend. Strong bull bar on the 5-minute. Let's see if there's follow through. We need 2 strong bull bars above the 20 MA to be always in long. Wow, what a move. Reversing pretty strong now. I guess we could be an uptrend. Break a trend to new low. Triple bottom here. Pushing up. Maybe looking for a second entry long at this point. I'm going to fight with all my might to not double up my position here to make up my losses. That's the temptation I'm feeling currently. And I don't like it. I don't like that feeling. I don't like my trading to be influenced because of my losses. Teeny little bar here. May be always in long on the 5-minute chart after this bar forms, but we'll see. This is quite a strong reversal here, like very strong. And I thought we were gonna reverse all this move, but we're pushing very strong now up, and unsure what's gonna happen here. Okay. Slowing down. I'm looking for a second entry long here, pandas. Wow. What is going on? None of the bars break a previous candle's low. Super strong bull bar. Super strong bull trend right now. Price action is showing us that you see this bear bar, there's no follow through. Bear bar, no follow through. Bull bars have follow through. And strong bull bars any near their high. This is looking like a very strong reversal. Therefore, I'm looking for a second entry long if I can get it. If I can even get it. It may only be first entry longs here. It might be one of those trends. If you're really strong on the premise of it being a bull trend, then you, wow. Wow, what's going on? This is very strong. No entries though. Amazing. I'm just beholding this amazing uptrend right now. Bull trend. Dana Red, how long did I study Al's material? A couple months. Bill Knight asked, did I take Big Mama today? I sure did. I took Big Mamas on my my PA accounts. My PA accounts are doing great. In fact, I knew that, you know, honestly for the trading here, didn't even copy it over to my PAs. Jeez. No entries here. So these losses are only happening on this eval account right now. I took one trade. I took this second attempt here on my PA account and lost it, but it's all good. I didn't take this one on the PA because I recognize the chop here. Like, I don't think people understand like how much I trade with this eval account because of content. You know, a lot of times I take a little riskier trades, such as this. This is riskier. Definitely, there's some things wrong with it, and I recognize that. But I have the freedom to copy it over to my actual accounts, and you know, pandas, the pre-market show can see all my trades I take, including the ones on stream and off stream. So they can see the ones I copied, some, you know, the ones I really feel confident about that I would copy over to my P accounts. I'm looking for a second entry long if we get it. We got a nasty strong 2 bull bars on the 5-minute chart. You better believe people are always in long right now. They're just buying the close. They'll buy here. They'll buy the close of this next bar. They'll keep buying the close. As long as we're above the 20 EMA, they can keep buying the close here. It's a little too much risk for me, so I'm going to sit on my pause, but I'm definitely bullish right now. I'm just looking for an entry at this point. I may not get one. It might be one of those first entry markets only. Interesting. No entries. I may just buy something. I may just buy. Just buy anywhere, everywhere. It really seems like one of those markets. I'm not tilted. Panic, I'm not tilted. What makes you think I'm tilted? There's no way I'm tilted. There's no sign of me being tilted. I'm showing zero signs of it. If you think I'm tilted, you're tilted. Goodness gracious. What is this? Richard Harris says, it sucks here, just zero feedbacks. Not sure what you're talking about. I think someone did talk about the things you're talking about. I definitely mentioned them. You can see here the second entry short, second entry long. So, not sure what you're talking about. But, hey, I'm open to suggestion. Retracing back to the EMA, hopefully. That's what we're looking for. Iron Crew's got a scalp. Congrats. Hansman says, how many minutes need to pass so it's not news trading anymore for Apex? I don't know. I don't think they have a set limit. I think as long as you're not in the trade before news until after news, like you're in a trade already, I think it's almost free game. I think even 1 second after news, if it hits like a setup that you like, then I think it's free game. As long as you can explain it. Lauren says the last trade was second leg short, second entry short, but also more of a breakout trade. The only chance to win was successful breakout. However, the entry point was at premature breakout stage. I actually agree with Lawrence right now, 100% everything he just said. I definitely entered this trade knowing that there was some support here, and the idea was that we enter short here to get early into the breakout, thinking we're going to hit this key area. And I agree with that assessment. That's what I tried to do, and that lessens the probability, but the move was larger. If you rewind it, you can see that I moved my core position down. I eventually did bring it back to the scalp, but I was thinking of swinging it because I recognized this is a breakout trade rather than just a second entry short, because of where it's triggering. If it triggered like up here, then it comes back into this trading range, then better trade. But hey, we may get our second entry short here, or second entry long. Pandas, let me ask you guys, what would you guys do? Second entry long here, forming or formed. Second entry long here. It may trigger in mid-air. That's the problem, which I don't like. A, B, C. If you stick to the rules, you need to get back to the 20 MA here. But this is a second entry. Oh, there it is. Second entry long here. Second entry long off of 20 MA. That's a good signal bar, but this falling bar now is this new signal bar, and it's not as good. Now it's an ugly looking. It's tradable, tradable signal bar. Not the best looking signal bar, but it's tradable. Risk is also not that large. But after such a strong move up, you're thinking, you know, second entry long off the 20 MA. Second entry long off the 20 MA here. Signal bar is not the best, but it's a nice context, strong uptrend. You know, very clearly an uptrend with strong bull bars, very little follow through on any bear bar. And we got our first touch off the 20 MA here, and we're gonna try to take a second entry long here. If this fails, it is what it is, pandas. You gotta just take it on the chin and just recognize today is gonna be a tough day for some reason now, all of a sudden. Even though we got some good movements, like, you gotta take the setup when you like it. And I like the setup, therefore I'm gonna take it. It is what it is. I really like the setup though. Big push up, second entry long. Off the 20 MA, 20 MA rising. If it fails here, it's just, what can you do? I mean, you gotta take the trade. You gotta take the setups you like. It's looking weak now, unfortunately. I just feel like everything's weak right now. Trap may trigger here, unfortunately. Darn it. Jeez, trap triggers. Coming out break even. I don't even mess with it. If the trap triggers, I'm just coming out break even. I don't mess with it. If I can even come out break even. Alright, I'm out break even. Unfortunately, the trap does trigger. I don't like to meddle in a trade if a trap triggers like that, and it is what it is. If it does work out, it works out, but I'm completely fine just moving on to the next trade. And like I mentioned, if it works out, it works out. If a trap triggers, I'm out of the trade. It's just too much risk for me. And I know that now we can see with hindsight bias, this has obviously gone up, but notice that when that trap does trigger and it does come out to fill me and come out break even, that's not always guaranteed, right? Sometimes it comes up, fills me, and then will shoot down. Sometimes it doesn't even fill me and it just shoots down on its own. And at the end, you just have to decide what you want to do. And for me, I've made a rule that if the trap triggers, I just come up break even. I just don't mess with it. I never want to see my trades reverse. And this is essentially what happened, right? The trade reversed here. Even on a strong uptrend, I do not like to see that reverse. It does work out for a scalp eventually, but it is what it is. I'm okay with missing that. I don't think it's worth it. That's just a rule I've created that I am glad I did, because it has saved me from so many losses that I'm okay with it. So, and of course, so the charts are way off. I already reloaded my historical. If anyone else is seeing really off charts here, then I don't know, let me know. But I've reloaded my historical several times. Trader John, hey, thanks for your honesty. It is what it is. I would say today definitely is a little more typical day, which I like. This is kind of the price action that I like to see in a day, right? Big movements, right? Clear movements. But even then, I'm kind of getting caught here and there. I like this trade a lot. I missed it. These two trades, I just had a long premise and it didn't work out. Looking for that new high, which makes sense to me. Here, short, right into the breakout zone and didn't quite break out. Came in prematurely. So, I made a couple mistakes today, but I think overall, like, the price action today is not bad. It looks okay, right? Like, you're getting some big movements. You're getting a lot of space between each, pivot. And so that's kind of what you want to see when you trade. But also, I would say last couple months have been very difficult. Like you said, you've been watching me, for a month. I would say even the last 2 days, look back at the price action in the opening hour. They were terrible. You couldn't, untradeable. So there's nothing you can do in this trade. And so, it's just been like that for a long time. But today, I would say, it is an exception. Today is actually a good day. But being getting caught a couple times here. What can I say? Okay, I can reload my historical. This is my third time doing it. I'm reloading my historical. I already reloaded it before. Reloading it again. And then reloading it again. It was a little unfortunate. Something weird happened in the first trade where I actually entered a double position when I didn't mean to, and incurred a lot more losses than I wanted to. We're gonna have a break of trend to new low here. Amazing. We break a trend to new low. Okay. Okay. Could be a strong move up. Second entry long on a 10,000 tick chart. Actually amazing right now. Second entry long, 10,000 tick. Could be forming. Huh. Good signal bar to go long.
10,000 tick trap.
Yay. Yay. It's getting a little confusing now. Second entry long on 10,000 tick chart. Surprising right now. A, B, C. Second entry long, 10,000 tick. I may take it. The risk is so small. The risk is like regular risk on 2,000 tick chart. I may take it, but we'll see. Trap this trigger. Pushes down. kind of like the second entry long on 10,000 tick. I'm still expecting a new high here. It's gonna be big pain. I may be on tilt. I may be on tilt right now. But I'm actually considering this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of risk. Maybe on tilt here, but I'm considering this trade. Two-legged pullback off the 20 MA on the 10,000 tick chart. Strong push up, looking for a new high. Still looking for a new high here. I think people are still always in long. People are buying here. People are buying here. People are also going to buy probably at the 20 MA. What a push down. Can no longer take this trade. No longer interested. 5-minute chart coming back to the 20 MA. People are buying on the 20 MA. People buy here. People buy here. People are buying here. Trying to come up break even at this point. Goodness gracious, though. What a move. It's not expecting that. This is very hard to... We're getting big swings here, but it's just... it's hard for me to be like, I'm convicted this is long. And then kind of reverses right after. Convicted this is really short. Try to get that breakout. Get back to fill that gap. Huge bear bar on the 5-minute chart now. Yikes. This is the 5-minute chart. Look how strong this bear bar is. Stronger than all the bull bars before it. Almost covers the entire move up with one bar. You're expecting follow through there. You're definitely expecting follow through on this bar if it ends near its low. Filling that gap. I'm thinking definitely going to try to fill this gap if it ends near its low. Still have 20 seconds left, so it's too early to tell. Yikes. Man. Amazing. Just huge moves. It's hard to capture them. Huh. Ends up being a fail second entry long here. Similar to this setup. You got this setup here. Interesting. Second entry short. Is that what I'm looking for? Or are we in trading range? Are we creating a big triangle at this point? Honestly, hard to capture that. Second entry long on a 10,000 tick chart, but beneath the 20 MA. Off the 240 SMA. 5-minute chart. Strong bear bar. Well, currently no follow through. We'll see. Man, this is hard. This is actually harder than I thought it was going to be. Very interesting. Ends up being very like strange price action at the end. It's huge legs, but no real entries. So cleanest one was this lower high second entry short. That happens with an outside bar reversal, which is why I skipped it originally. And when it's triggered, I tried to come in with a retracement, but never got me. Never let me in. Never let me in. So this is probably the best setup of the day so far. This one also second entry long does work out, just a little sus still. First entry short here. I'm curious what's gonna happen. You can see the triangle looking shape better on 10,000 tick chart. You can see that's creating some sort of triangle here. Some sort of triangle. The 10,000 tick chart's a little easier to detect, this triangle. But it's something like this right now, in my opinion. Bouncing off the 240 SMA as well. Man, I don't know. It's tough. Hmm. Ah. Stressed. Because I'm confused. I'm scared to go long, I'm scared to go short. Even though I feel like this price action is pretty decent in terms of the movement. Like, we're getting good movement today. And it's really unfortunate because it's confusing for me. It could be due to the fact that I lost 3 trades already. I'm like really kind of like maybe suffering in terms of the mental capital. But we'll see here, we'll see. Second entry short here. Well, let me ask you guys. What would you guys do? Second entry short forming here. A, B, C. Would you take the second entry short here? Or would you take the trap? Or would you just skip it all together? What would you do? A, B, C.
10,000 tick trap.
Second entry short. That's wild. Wait, what? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing what I'm seeing here? I gotta reload that. Something wild just happened. We had about one and a quarter point of slippage. That's wild. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing that, if it's on your charts as well, but that's not common. That happens. I'm reloading my historical because something very weird just happened. Right, the candle ends here and opens down here, the next one. That means it's still the same. Pandas. What? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? We basically had this candle end here. This is a tick chart, by the way. So there's from here to here, there's one tick. From here to here, there's one tick of 1.25 points. That's wild. I don't think I've ever seen that much slippage before on a tick chart.
10,000 tick trap.
I'm not sure if I've never seen it, but that's very rare. If it happened, it probably happened once before. That's very strange. That means this candle closed up here and opened down here. You got 1.25 point on the most liquid market in the world. You're telling me? Yee. Confusing, weird. No, that's not normal. That's not right. Something's fishy here. Something's fishy here. That's not normal. I'll take the trap here though. Something's weird. Michael Chin decided to trap everybody. He got us. Michael Chin, I want my money back. Stop trapping me. Thinking fails like entry short here to go long. Back to the top of the triangle. Decent looking signal bar for a second entry short though. This triangle is making me not enter this short though. Unfortunately, if it does work out, I'm just gonna have to skip it because it's not matching my premise. I see a triangle and I feel like this could reverse here. Back to the top of the triangle. So I'm skipping the long, or I'm skipping the short, gonna enter the long here. It might bite me in the butt, but hey, sometimes I like that. Second entry short reverses immediately the moment it enters. Coming back down though. Okay. Okay, I like this trap back to the top or back to the previous day's high. top of the triangle, perhaps. It's the only thing that makes sense for me to do, and I'm going to take it since the opportunity is here. Alright, taking this trap trade. See if we can get it. Okay, reverses immediately. I'm not really, it's making me less interested in this trap, the fact that it just reversed immediately. If it doesn't bounce here, there's no chance. Eee. I don't know if I like this anymore. It looks choppy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bars of chop. Skip it. Skip it. It's getting confusing now. Going in and out of the 20 EMA, you can see as the 20 EMA and the 240 SMA start to converge, we start to get into this trading range. Markets gets confused. It's not a good trade either way at this point. A lot of you guys said no to taking this short. Nice signal bar, or nice bear bar here on this short if you are short. Like, you're happy to see that. That's what you want to see.
Trap.
There it is. Second entry short does work out for you. After a lot of heartache, turmoil, maybe a couple strokes.
10,000 tick trap.
Goodness gracious. Can't trade this. I'm not going short right there, right into the bottom of this triangle. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't care how good the price action is. I can't do it. It does work out for a scalp. Interesting. Curious here. I like to win one trade today, pandas, if I can, but I want my setup to be. I want it to be good. I want it to be real good. Okay, decent push up. It's not a setup here though. No setup yet. What can you do? Emmanuel, this PA makes you miss 2020 and 2021. Man, 2020, 2021, the 20s and the 21s. Man, those were good years. Those are the golden years. higher low setup here, but really in a trading range at the moment. I kind of like this higher low setup though. It's a second entry long. Outside bar reversal, so skipping it. ASL just did 35 contracts right now. Who cares? I care. I may crank this sooner or later though, this account. Maybe on the next Big Mama I'll do 35. The thing is, like, no matter what, if you do whatever trade you take, you gotta be able to handle the stop loss. So I'm not sure, can it handle 35 5 points? Yeah, I can't handle a 5-point stop loss. I need a 5-point stop loss. I can't do 35 on Big Mama. I could take about maybe 30. Yeah, 30 contracts. But if you include commissions, you actually can only take 29. No idea what's happening here. I'm just watching. We are just going in and out of 20 EMA, 240 SMA. Just hanging out at the bottom of this triangle here.
Five-minute trap. Okay, bouncing off 3 times off our trend line here. I might like this long, but we're still in a trading range, so taking it would be pretty reckless. But it feels like it's gonna go up, right? This 3 bounces off of this trend line. But notice I'm having a hard time closing above the 20 MA here. Interesting. Okay. I may not get another opportunity here to trade, to enter a setup. Not interested anymore. Closing beneath the 20 MA again looks bearish now. Market going completely sideways now. Okay, pushing down. Second entry short on the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart. It's a weird looking one, but it's a second entry short. A, B, C. Second entry short on the 5-minute. Decent push down, breaking down this triangle now. Ah, man. Entered, you know, $2,000 loss is not the worst. It's not good, but it's not the worst. It's like taking 2 losses at max risk, which is 4 points, right? If you're trading 5 contracts, the max you're willing to risk is $1,000 per trade, because 5 times 50 is 250, and if you multiply that by 4, because that's 4 points of risk you're willing to take on any trade,
equals 1,000. So even though I'm down 2,000, because I'm trading 5 contracts, relatively, it's just losing 2 trades in a row. Not the worst. Not the worst. Not the best. It's not necessarily a good thing, but at the same time, it's like it's not irredeemable. But still sucks, right? Trap trade to the downside. Interesting. Sure. Sure. For the content. Maybe I should have waited for a breakout pullback, retest, second entry short. Probably better trade than this one. I just like the signal bar here and also the trap trade, looking for the new low. And the new low was created here by 1 tick. I think it might try to test it again. Also, clear target of the 5-minute gap here. This reverses, I'm out. Jeez, it's gonna get me, huh? Should have waited for that second entry short. Darn. Yeah, I should have waited for that second entry short. Lean into it. Let's lean into our mistakes. Let's double up if we get a second entry short here. Second entry short. Leaning into our mistakes here. Whew. In this trade. What? Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Filling the gap. 5-minute chart gap here. It's wiggling. It's wiggling. It's really wiggling. Let's go, baby. Hey, down 787. Pandas. You know. Yeah, you gotta make up some bamboo. You gotta make up some bamboo some way. This time, this breakout worked. I tried to do it here. Try the same thing basically here. This time worked out nicely. Fills that gap finally on the 5-minute chart, right? Decent bear bar, some follow through, and filling that gap. That's kind of what I was hoping for was going to happen earlier. Finally happens now. So it is what it is. I thought it was going to happen here, but ends up happening over here. Decent push down. I was thinking about swinging it, like my whole position, but for some reason, my one of the uh, core positions didn't turn into a scalp plus runner. It just turned to all scalps. I don't know why that happened, but it did. So it is what it is. And by the way, I copied the second just short. I copied that on my actual PA accounts. And so I was picking and choosing. And this was like a prime setup for my PA accounts, and that's what I took. So I took that trade on my PA account. So actual real money was made here. Though I'm down 787 on this eval, it is what it is. But hey, that's like one scalp, right? That's one scalp with one nice runner that can make up for it. And I think, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. Let's just say that. It's not the worst. Big Mama might hit a second time here. Big Mama hit here. Might hit here again. Let's see. I want to see Big Mama hit again here. See what happens. Curious. You know what's amazing? That inflation, the news on CPI made us think that the market was going to go up. That's how we reacted originally. But ultimately, news doesn't matter because look at where we are right now. We're back to where we began. Right back to where we began. Man, should I just take Big Mama? Hey, I'm turning green today, pandas. I'm feeling green. I'm feeling like I want to become green today. Big Mama. Second attempt on Big Mama here. Excuse all those beeps. Big Mama just hit. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. Are we green now? Am I profitable again? Pandas! Welcome to my stream where I am a profitable trader. The most... Wait, am I profitable? Oh, I need to actually get this runner to work. Huh? Come on. Oh. Don't even think about it. Let's go, baby. Pandas, welcome to my stream where you have met the most profitable trader on YouTube, verified. As you can tell that my account balance is greater than the original account balance. So therefore, I am profitable. I think I'm profitable still, even though I lose this runner, right? Okay, I'm still profitable. Pandas, we are profitable today. So Pandas, welcome to my stream where you can see the most profitable trader on YouTube. And if you copied all my trades, you would be profitable $232 today. Congratulations. Verified again. Welcome. you are here at the greatest YouTube channel streaming live. Heart tagging. I want that dollar. I'll let you back. Here, you got the money back. Verified again. Welcome. Hey, if you want bamboo, this is where you enter in. This is where you enter in. David Wall says, well, Panda, I was really doubting Big Mama. Decided to test it. One eval where I only trade Big Mamas. Just pass the eval with only Big Mama. Let's go, baby. Congratulations. Welcome to my channel where the Big Mama was originated. Hey, Pandas, let's keep it a secret. Don't let other people know. We don't want other people to oversaturate this market with Big Mama trades so we can't get in when we want to. Pandas, keep it our little secret. Please, 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 please. Where are my haters? Where's all these people? Where's Vanity at? Where are you? Pretty silent, huh? Where do these guys go? Where do all these guys go? How come they're all pretty quiet these days? Interesting. What a coincidence. Pandas, welcome to my stream. I'm glad that you joined. Bye money. 100% verified, 100% profitable trader, and yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So, Pandas, with that being said, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Remember, guys, it helps a lot if you guys scalp that like button. Also, if you watch the video in the pin message. If you already watched it once, hey, watch it again. Enjoy Whitney Houston just slaying the national anthem. And I think, yeah, it's just, it'll help me out a lot. So please also share with your friends if you can, friends and family. I'll be back tomorrow again, streaming every single day live as the most profitable trader on YouTube verified. And that means I'll see you guys at 9:15. It just sounds so ridiculous and kind of funny, but 9:15 tomorrow for the mainstream. 9 o'clock for the pre-market show. If you guys are interested in, hey, how does Panda do outside of streaming? How's his actual accounts doing? How much money does he actually make trading? Does he actually make money when he trades? If you want to know all the information, you guys can become Pandas, and all the information is there. So, Pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. With that being said, happy trading. God bless. Bye.